Sure.
Oh Hey Vaishnava Thakur. Yeah.
Yes,
I am not using this the kartal, so we can clap the hands.
sure, brother.
Since I need to change the slides also, so that's why I am not using this kartal.
Sure, sure, brother.
Oh, sorry. You can just repeat after me, like, O
Sure.
He Vaishnava Thakur, Dayar Sagar, Eda se karuna kari.
Oh, hey, Vaishnav, Doyara Sagar, Edase Koruna Kori.
दिया पद छाया शोधो है माया तोमार चरण धरी क्षय वेगा दोमी क्षय दोष शोधी क्षय गुण देहो दासे क्षय सतसंग देहो है आमारे बोसे ची संगेर आसे एकाकी आमार नाही पाय बल हरि नाम संकीर्तने तुम्ही कृपा करी श्रद्धा बिंदु दिया देहो कृष्ण नाम धने
तुम्हें कृपा करी श्रद्धा बिंदु दिया केशव कृष्ण नामे ध्याने।
ओ हे वैष्णव कृष्ण से तुम्हार कृष्ण दीते पार तुम्हार शक्ति आछे
कृष्ण से तुम्हारा दीते पार तुम्हारा शक्ति आछे।
आमी तो कंगाल कृष्ण कृष्ण बोले धाई तब पाछे पाछे
आमी तो कंगाल कृष्ण कृष्ण बोले तब पाछे पाछे।
ओ हे वैष्णव ठाकुर दयार सागर एदा से करुणा करी
हे वैष्णव ठाकुर दया सागर एदा से करुणा करी।
Translation, somebody can read very fast.
Oh, I can read, Prabhu.
Yeah, please.
O venerable Vaishnava, O ocean of mercy, be merciful unto your servant. Give me the shade of your lotus feet and purify me. I hold on to your lotus feet. Teach me to control my 6 passions, rectify my 6 faults, bestow upon me the 6 qualities, and offer unto me the 6 kinds of holy association. I don't find the strength to carry on alone the Sankirtana of the holy name of Hari. Please bless me by giving me just one drop of faith with which to obtain the great treasure of the holy name of Krishna. Krishna is yours. You have the power to give him to me. I am simply your servant running behind you shouting, Krishna, Krishna.
Yeah. So this Vaishnav song is very much relevant for this today's like the topic. So that's why we are singing that. Now we will be starting with our course like that. So this is our shloka for today. Last 6 days you was going through the 3 shlokas, which were Chaya Vega Domi, Chaya Dosha Shodhi, Chaya Guna Dehodase. These three were the topics of that. Chaya Satasanga. Now the 6 associations we are going to discuss about that. It's like once one has gone through this Chaya Vega, Chaya Dosha, Chaya Guna, then he will be inquiring about Chaya Satasanga. Chaya means 6. It's like this is the application of the shloka, which has been mainly mentioned in the Piyush Vartini by the Bhakti Vinod Thakur and Anuvritti by the Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. So this is very important shloka. We will be singing this shloka. Dadati pratigranati. You can just repeat after me.
Dadati pratigunati.
Guhyamakhyaati pruchati.
Guhyamakhyaati pruchati.
Punkte bhojayate chaiva.
Punkte bhojayate
Chaiva.
Tadvidham priti lakshanam.
Tadvidam priti lakshanam.
Somebody can read the translation.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Yeah, please.
Offering gifts in charity, accepting charitable gifts, revealing one's mind in confidence, inquiring confidentiality, accepting prasada and offering prasada are the 6 symptoms of love shared by one devotee and another.
Okay. So there are the 6 exchanges are there. Dadati, pratigranati. Very simple way, the meaning is dadati means to give, pratigranati means to accept. Guhyamakhyaati, to inquire in the to inquire or the revealing the heart to a confidential way and the realizations concerning the bhajans. Prichati, inquiring from the devotees about their confidential realization. Then the bhunkte, eating with great love the prasad and the remnants of the devotees. Cha, and bhojayate, lovingly serving prasad to devotees. Shadvidham eva are specifically of these 6 kinds. Priti lakshanam, the symptoms of loving association with devotees. This is it looks very simple, and that way we can associate with the devotees. There is no other way. How to associate? There are the 6 things are there mentioned in this, and we will not be going to the purport. My way is like that. I expect from you that you will be reading the purport of the shloka before coming to this class. It will be better. And then I will be briefing out the purport in a short. And then we will be having the slides to explain more in detail. So here in a purport, Prabhupada is giving example of giving gifts to life members and taking gifts in return. Please, if you can mute all, and whenever I am asking to read, one person can unmute himself like that. So it will be good.
I have muted everyone.
So it is like in this purport, it is mentioned. Prabhupada is talking about giving gifts to the life members and taking gifts in return. That is also a correct way. They are trying to be devotees, and those who are already devotees, they are giving some books, upcoming devotees like that. So like the Prabhupada is talking about that the concern in the way of the preaching, because he is a preaching acharya. He is talking in the way that like how we can give a gifts. We can distribute the books and accept the Lakshmi. We can give a life membership, the facilities to the life member and accept the Lakshmi. So that is also because somebody is interested for taking the Krishna consciousness by this way. Sometimes like life member, how he is a devotee because he is too much demanding the things, but he can be a Sakama Karma Yogi. So a Niskama Karma Yogi, we are trying to be, we are like His Holiness Bhakti Vidyapurna Maharaj says that like ISKCON devotees, at least they should practice on the Nishkama Karma Yoga, because we have understood the philosophy of Krishna consciousness. So Nishkama Karma Yoga and Sakama Karma Yoga, these terminologies are there widely explained in the Gita. Sakama Karma Yoga means like accepting something in return, expecting something in return. And Nishkama Karma Yoga means you are offering the service and you are not asking or expecting something in return. In a short, it is like that. So Pratigranati, accepting the remnants from the pure devotees, is like there is a Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Path always used to say about this. Pratigranati is that accepting something from your juniors or the prasadam from your juniors, it is not recommended. But here, accepting the remnants from the pure devotees. That's why Dadhati is there to give, is offering the service. And is like Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Pad says that the best way of Dadhati is to that helping a pure devotee in his preaching mission. It's a Dadhati. And Pratigranati means accepting the remnants from the pure devotees. Accepting the remnants, it is like a wide range. It's like Uddhava says in 11th canto, 6, chapter 46 verse. Tvayo Vakra Swagandha is like, and then he says that Tava Maya Jayemahi. He says that I am getting the remnants of yours, O Lord, and by that I am having the confidence that by that only I will conquer your own energy, Maya Shakti. Tava Maya Jayemahi. It is the best way. It's like accepting the remnants. Remnants not only in the form of the prasadam, that is bhunte bhojayate, it is covering. But the remnants, it is in this creation, everything is meant for the enjoyment of Krishna, and whatever it has been used by the Krishna or his pure devotee, that is called as remnants. Once one senior devotee, Govind Prabhu from the Chopati, used to was mentioning about his like the Pratigranati. He is saying that he was saying that the first time he was very new, and when Radhanath Swami Maharaj offered his own chappal to Govind Prabhu, that time he was not knowing what to do with the chappal, whether I can wear it, whether I can worship it, whether I can keep it in my locker, what has to be done. It is a remnant of the, and another senior devotee told him that you can wear it. Then after some years, he got a realization that that was a wrong explanation of that. It is like whatever it has been used by very Mahan Vaishnava, the pure soul, that how we can use it for our own sake. There's like one famous class I remember of my spiritual master, that Radhanath Maharaj once like 6-7 years back when we went to Chowpatty. That time he was giving a class, and in a class in between, he got to know something. It was like he got a chit by one devotee, and then he was laughing and expressing his happiness and says that today we are the most fortunate people on the world. Something was written on a chit, and he was trying to explain that we are the most happiest and blessed one in this whole creation. And then he said that whatever in the 22nd Avenue, Swami Srila Prabhupada has used his own kartal. Now, out of our unexpected mercy from Mataji Yashoda, no, this is like Yamuna Mataji has offered us a gift of the same kartal where the ISKCON has started from this, where the Prabhupada was playing the same kartal with his hands. Now we have got it. And then he showed it to everyone. These are the kartals where the ISKCON started with this, where the first time the Hare Krishna was sung by this thing. And everybody was really, what are the opportunities, and the face of Maharaj was explaining everything. How one should receive the Pratigranati, how one should receive the gift, very sacred gift from the pure soul. And then he said that all of you must be eager to touch it, but I am not, by the management, it has been told to me that nobody can touch it, but everybody can watch it. And we are going to make it a separate shelf for the kartal near to the Prabhupada Vyasasana. So that way, it is like the Pratigranati, it is like accepting the remnants from the pure soul. Once there is another pastime of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Pad. He was from his Dhaka center, he was going, and it was like 3 days visit was there, and the visit got over, and the devotees were very much morose. His disciples very much morose, and says that, Guru Maharaj, please one day more extend. So he said, no, but there is another appointments out there. And one disciple was really crying, and he was not knowing how to express it. So he just saw that he was in charge of that particular temple's garden. So he wanted to offer some gift. He wanted to offer some gift to his spiritual master. He ran, and his spiritual master, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Pad, was sitting in a car and was about to go, and he just waved the driver and says that, please, for 1 minute. And then he just ran, and there was one bakul, very fragrant flower was there in his garden. He just plucked it, 4 or 5 handful, and just trying to offer it to his spiritual master. And Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Pad says that whether you offered it to Krishna first, but you was going, so that's why I was not able to offer it. So Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Pad waited there and says that on my behalf, you can offer it and give it to me. I would like to have this Pratigranati from the Lord himself. Whatever it is there, please offer it to the Lord, and then you can just, I would like to honor it like this. So this is like Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Paz, then afterwards, 5 minutes, he gave a short talk and says that, on my behalf, you people can offer the things, and you can, then afterwards, you can offer the things to my photograph. There is no issue. It's like, I will be accepting that. But this way, I would like to accept the Pratigranati from the Lord. I don't know, wanted to Hare Krishna. Somebody is unmuted, please. Unmuted, please. So this is the he was saying that is like there is a I don't wanted to take any single thing in this creation which has not been offered to the Lord. This is the best example of the Pratigranati, accepting the remnants atoms given by the pure devotees or by the directly by the Lord. There is another story. This is like the story is of Bhurijan Prabhu. There is like Bhurijan Prabhu wanted to offer one garland to Swami Srila Prabhupada, means his spiritual master. And Bhurijan Prabhu was somewhat reluctant that how can I offer it, whether my seniors will be allowing it, whether, and in haste, he forgot to offer it to the Lord first, and he just directly was bashing towards the Prabhupada, and Prabhupada watching him that. Prabhupada just indicated by his finger, go and offer it to the Lord first, and then please come to me. And Bhurijan Prabhu narrates this pastime quite often. He says that was a mistake I was doing. I was planning to do. It was like in haste, I was just in two minds whether I can offer it to the Lord first and then go and just offer it to my spiritual master. And my spiritual master noticed it and says that no, you have to offer it to the Lord first, and then. This is like sometimes it is Tvadiya. It is called as Tvadiya, the garland or any other thing which has been used by the spiritual master or the pure devotee who is on the level of the spiritual master. It is like Shiksha Guru. It has been mentioned that generally we make a mistake that Shiksha Guru means somewhat we can say it is a counselor. It is like that, but Shiksha Guru's stage or Shiksha Guru's caliber of the Shiksha Guru has to be like Diksha Guru only. Sometimes we, by mistake, we say that he is my Shiksha Guru. He is a Shiksha Guru's assistant, or we can say he is a Pratha Pradarshak Guru. But a Shiksha Guru is on the same level of our Diksha Guru. That is like you may be having some questions clear about that. But this is not a main topic to discuss about the stand of the Shiksha Guru or Diksha Guru, but we are just passing comment of this. So there is like sometimes we don't understand the importance of the Pratigranati. There is a famous Durvas Muni was passing by and he got pleased with Indra and he just offered his own garland to the Indra. And Indra gave it to the Airavat in front of Durvas Muni. It was not a mistake. It's like offering our garland to somebody who loves us, like we are loving him. So Durvas Muni was quite pleased with the Indra, and Indra in his was not knowing what the Airavat will be doing, but it was like mistake from the Airavat as well as from the master. Because the master is not knowing how my assistants or my servants' nature is. And Airavat was not knowing what is the importance of the garland. And then there is Airavat just torn upon the garland and put beyond his feet and muscling it out. And Durvas Muni got angry with the Indra and says that you are not respecting. You are not respecting me. Not respecting a person is not respecting his Pratigranati also. Whatever has been offered, that is not respected. So whenever we get something, we put it on our head and says that, oh, I got it. I got the mercy. The mercy of the Lord. Whenever we are getting the flowers from the Lord, we always say that it is a mercy. Whenever we are getting some garland from the Lord, we always say this is a Whenever we are getting the Rajbhog Prasadam, the remnants of the Lord, we always say it is, oh my God, what a big fortune I am having. It is the Lord is reciprocating. There is, but the Lord reciprocates to the devotees, and that's why I was like, after the classes, generally in here in Pune, whenever some sannyasis are coming, they are pleased with some Pune devotees, and they say that please come here, and they offer their garland to the person and says that you are doing very good. You people are doing very good. You are preaching, you are expanding. So I'm just happy with that. And Prabhupada is happy with you all. So that's why I'm just offering this garland. So this is how we can take it. Dadati is preaching related services where that mood way, or else, am I audible? Okay.
Yes, Prabhuji, we can hear you.
Okay. In between some messages were there, so that's why I was. So we are giving the best things, and we are expecting. This is like from the external point of view, outwards perspective, like this Pratigranati may not be a fancy thing, or else we may not require it, or else we are not knowing the importance of it. But at least we can show our respect. In our heart, sometimes we understand what sort of gift it is somebody is giving. It was like I just remember in 2005 where we were having the marathon, epitome of the marathon was going on, and everyone was talking about here we can just try to defeat the New Delhi temple, east of Kailash temple. That time we were just trying to do. So that time, one of the main manager of the marathon just said that we would like to give some gifts, which is very touching to you. So one devotee says that we want the Tvadiya of my spiritual master. If you can just give, it will be a good gift for me. It's like where my spiritual master is sitting or sleeping, that particular chatai or piece of the chatai, if I can get it, I will be respecting every day in the morning and evening. So practically everybody got it. The Maharaja's chatai, we just ordered it from the Chopadi temple, and then we put it square pieces and offer it as a gift. And everybody respected, and everybody is having their in their. I'm keeping it in my locker. And I'm just remembering my spiritual master like that. Prichati means inquiring from the devotees regarding their confidential realizations. Here we can just have the example of Lord Chaitanya and Ramananda. Prichati is like, I will not be talking about Mukte and Bhojayate right now, but Dadati Pratigranati, Guhyam Akhyati, and Prichati. We are just taking care of right now. So Lord Chaitanya, both are when they were talking about the different subject matters, like Eito Bahya, his like the very famous conversation where Lord Chaitanya is saying that what is the pure devotional service, or what is the best thing. Then the first time Ramananda Trai says that it is a varnashram, then only one can fit oneself in a devotional service. But then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that it is a bahya, it is an external thing, but the varnashram is really external. Then he says that the interpersonal relationship with the devotees, then he says that it is good, but it's like, you please tell me something more about that. So these things are where the Lord is revealing his mind or heart, and Ramananda Rai is also not hesitant to reveal his heart. And what is the subject matter of the discussion? Sometimes the devotee says that I revealed my heart and how to earn money. But here it has been mentioned that it was like Guhyam Akhyati Pruchati in relation with the Krishna consciousness. Sometimes we are having the revelation of how to earn the money or explaining about our like the colleague, how you are actually working hard and how you are learning so many things. But here in a devotee arena or the devotee parameters, we are talking about the subject matter is fixed. How to go close to Krishna. Krishna के पास में कैसे जाना? It is like how to go to or associate with the devotee, and then by his revelations, by his realizations, we will be inspired to go near to the Krishna. This is like there's so many samvadas are there. Maitreya and Vidura, then Shukadeva Goswami and Parikshit Maharaj, and so many things are. Here all like Bhagavatam is full of questions and answers. It has been said that one of the shloka, it has been mentioned that whole world is talking about, whole thing is every day morning to evening. It is a question and answer. Whenever we get up in the morning, we are asking the question, what is the time? Whenever we are asking our own relatives or wife, or then that time we are asking, is the breakfast ready? Then she says that yes. What time you will be leaving? She is asking. Then we are saying 9:45, 9:30 or something like that. So everything, whenever we come back to our home and we are asking the questions to our kids, that you did your homework, how was your day? Everything is a question and answer. But here the question and answer about the Lord and the activities of the Lord, and explaining what I realized and what is my current revelation. Like the realization is the big thing, but the revelation, at least one should have it. Whenever somebody is practicing the devotional life, the revelation, at least somebody can share it. Realization is a thing whenever the revelations are very strong, and it is revelation is maybe something like for some days, realization remains for the years. So the highest version of the revelation is a realization. It is like we use this terminology, what is your realization Prabhuji? But the realizations in our state is like one day it is there and next day it is not. So that may be a fraction of the revelation. Whenever we are getting something, kuch to chamak jana, so that is a revelation. Then there is a bhukti and bhujayati. Prasadam serve with the love and honor with the love. This is the best example is Advaita Acharya and Nityananda Prabhu and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. What is, there is no superior example than that. Advaita Acharya is calling the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu out of love. And one day, Advaita Acharya Prabhu wanted that only Gaur Nitai should come. There's like so many people were coming with the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu, and so many Vaishnavas were coming. And his heart was that at least one day, Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda should come alone. There is no such problem in that thought. Like you maybe are having the question that actually how this thought has come like that. Arey, akele ko bula hai, baki ke Vaishnavas ko nahi. There is no, they are not calling the other Vaishnavas. But that was his confidential thought. It was like he was serving almost every day to Vaishnavas by feeding the prasad. And one day he was having this inner heart desire that one day Lord Chaitanya should come alone. And the Lord, who is there within everyone's heart, he actually understood the desire. And when the invitation went to all, in everyone's home or nearby, the raining was happening, and the Lord Chaitanya came. There was no. So that is and how Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu was been served by the Advaita Acharya. Advaita Acharya, it has been said that this is like whenever Nityananda Prabhu used to finish one katori, Advaita Acharya were noticing that he is about to finish a katuri and he was feeding and filling it on the time. And Nityananda Prabhu was, no, 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 it is not. I don't want it. No, no, you want it. I know that. That's why you just finished this katuri. So you must have. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was saying, no, I will ask you, but I know what is your desire. You what you like. I know it. So this is like one should know what another person is liking, and in that way one should serve it. Bhunkte bhojayate. One should be very happy to serve the Vaishnavas. One should not be in grudging way. One of the practices to serve the Vaishnavas and feed them. So that's why I will be doing this. Out of custom, I will be doing this. No. This like whenever you are serving a Vaishnava, it is a science that whenever some Vaishnavas are coming and they are honoring the prasadam, their appetite get increases by seeing your what we can say, seeing your enthusiasm. The appetite of the Vaishnava increases by seeing the enthusiasm of the other party or the Vaishnava. This is like Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya and Mahaprabhu said that. This is like when Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya was trying to offer so many items to the Lord, and Mahaprabhu says that, how can I eat so many items? I am a sannyasi. Then Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya says that, I know who you are. You are every day eating 56 bhogas, unlimited. And the same Lord Chaitanya, Jai Gaur, say Krishna, say Jagannath, and you are saying like this. I feel you are not having love over me, so that's why you are not eating. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu laughed and says, no, no, I will be eating. Don't think like that. Don't interpret this sentences like this. I will be eating, I will be eating. And then the same prasadam, like Sarvabhauma was serving, and Lord Chaitanya was eating like that. This is like one thing I just fairly remember that one devotee was telling us that I came to ISKCON by eating bullets, and somebody dropped bomb over me. By that I just came. Eating bullets means like gulab jamun, and somebody dropped bomb, means drop Gita in my house. So generally the people come through this way. It's like bhunkte bhujayate. You can, you are having the satsanga, and then the prasadam is being served for the new devotees. Then they feel attraction. It's like my personal example. I was not that much interested to come for devotional life, but my receptors were serving me, they were feeding me the gulab jamun and ISKCON's special sweet rice, and I got attracted. Everybody is having the attraction for the eating. So by eating only, many can turn into the devotees like that. There is one famous example in Prabhupada Lilananda. Prabhupada says that how one can serve it. One can serve it without envy. There is example of Prabhupada's god brother, Anand Babu. Anand Babu was like when Prabhupada came first time to Vrindavan, to India, and then so many invitations were coming. And Prabhupada went with his disciples to one ashram where his own god brother was heading this ashram. Just a minute, somebody is calling. So that time his name was Anand Babu, and he was the disciple of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. and all the devotees sat in one row, and Anand Babu's face was so glistening. He was expressing his happiness that, oh, you just rejected some others invitation and you came here. Thank you, thank you. And he said that I personally made the prasadam from my hands, and you please sit down. I will be doing the serving for you. And the way he was serving with enthusiasm, every atom he was serving, and he was knowing exactly what particular atom was been liked by that particular devotee, and he was serving it more. And Prabhupada was sitting on one chair and table and honoring, and next to him his servant was there, and he just whispered in his ears, says that my god brother is non-envious. See the enthusiasm he is having. That is like, I'm a successful swami, and apparently he is not, but he is not envious of my success. He is just feeding the Vaishnavas and my disciples with the love. That is the symptom of the non-enviousness. Whenever we are calling the Vaishnavas, we should serve them with enthusiasm, eagerness, what they like, that way. And then this is like how this is like bhunte and bhojayate is the easiest way to develop a relationship, because the devotees, the brahmanas, they would like to eat, and those who would like to make a relationship with them, they have to serve, they have to call them like that. So there is like how a bad example of the Dadhati Pratigruhnati is like one person I just remember in the olden days when we were there in the old temple. There is one person came and just asked her. That time I was the manager, and he just asked me that, are you the manager of the temple? Yeah, I am the manager. Then I would like to offer something to your temple. So I asked that, what is that? He says that there is one showcase. I would like to offer it. And I asked that before offering that, I would like to see it. No, he said it is in good condition. Don't worry about that. It is in good condition. Then I said that, but still I would like to see it. What and where we can use it, in which department it will be useful. But still he was not interested for that. And then next day in the morning, he just dropped that showcase to our temple, and the devotees were asking, like somebody came and dropped this showcase, and we were going to watch that, what is that and where we can fit that showcase. And to my surprise, that the showcase was not in good condition. It was not in good condition. It was tormented. Almost like 10 years it was been used, and it was been dumped into the temple. So that is like the way the people are doing it. It is like something has to be dumped into the temple. There is one person offered us a car, like, and they said, like, you people are using the cars. I came to know that I would like to give you my car. And he took a brand new car, and he offered it as like 15 years old model of the car. And when we were one day, we were just going in a car. It's like after 3 days of getting the car, it got severe maintenance issues, and it was stopped in the main highway. And from the behind, the people were honking and said, "Oh Maharaj, what is happening? Your car is not in good condition. Why you just put it into the highways and all these things?" So these people are doing the dadhati but not in a good consciousness. The gift should be not the trouble givings or giving it away. Okay, something has to be given. The people used to put, nowadays also the people are putting their old coins, which has not been used. They are putting it into the hundi. Something has to be given that way. Or jo fata hua note, torn pieces of the note or the currency, they are just putting it inside. So it is a trouble giving. It is not out of love. It is just they would like to show that we are also something giving, but not the best thing. The dadati is the best thing has to be offered to the Lord and his devotees. So there is another thing, incidences like gift should remind you of that person. Whenever we are offering the gift to our seniors, or whenever we are taking the gift from the seniors, that whenever we are offering the gifts, it should be like just 1 minute. Somebody is calling me. Hare Krishna, मी मीटिंग मध्ये आता. मी तुला 8:15 फोन कॉल करतो. ठीक आहे. हरे कृष्ण. Yes. So there is like the people's, whatever we are offering or whatever we are getting, that we should always get reminded of Lord or that particular devotee. That some senior is offering you a gift and you are just passing that gift to somebody else. The gift has to be accepted, and if it is durable, then you can keep it nicely. Or else it is like some garlands and all the things, then you can use it for some time and just put it into the nirmaliya. And whenever you are offering the gifts to your seniors, basically the seniors are not required of the gifts, but they may require your assistance in the services. But whenever you are offering, that time it should be reminding of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And it is like Lord Chaitanya is giving a gift to the Raghunath Das Goswami. What is that? What the gift he has given it? The best gift has been given till now is the gift by the Lord Chaitanya to Raghunath Das Goswami. What is that? The Gunjamala and then Govardhan Shila. And that is a hidden message for the Raghunath Das Goswami. He just accepted and he just understood the mind of Lord Chaitanya. Says that Lord Chaitanya wants me to stay near to the Govardhan Hill, Gunjamala and Govardhan Shila. This is Radharani's place, where near to the Radha Kunda. So that is the way we can have these 6 ways of the dealings. Next slide. This is text 4, teaches how to perform devotional activities in association of devotees. There is a like, and the association has to be also snigdha, satovara, and then sajatiya. These 3 ways it has to be. There is one story explained or told by the Bhishma to Yudhishthir Maharaj in Hitopadesh. In this mention, there is one story that rat got trapped. It's like a rat. The cat was after rat, and the rat got hidden in one of the holes, and the cat was trying to hold on the rat, and just next to the hole, and about to catch it. And then the same time, the hunter was nearby, and hunter trapped a cat. And rat was there in a hole. The cat was above the hole, seeing the rat. Rat was not about to escape because the cat was just next to, and the hunter trapped the cat. So in that time, they got a treaty that how to solve this issue. The rat requested the cat. There is like now I would like to come out, and then after coming, then the rat saw that there is another bird, the vulture, was seeing at the rat. Now he cannot escape from the vulture, or he cannot go again into the hole and save his life. How much time he can be there in the hole? So rat asked the cat, "You save me from that bird or the vulture. I will be taking shelter at your feet. It will not be visible. And once this hunter goes for some time, then I will help you from this trap to go out." And it was happened like the same way. The hunter went. Then the rat was escaping the cat. It was just 4 snoozes were been applied to the cat, and rat was very intelligent. He opened the 3 nooses, and kept it 4th unopened. And cat was crying hard and says that, "How can I escape? How can I escape? When that hunter will come back, it will be again trapped. He will trap me again." But the rat says that if I lose open the 4th noose, then you will eat me. And meantime, the vulture also flied up. And then the cat was pleading, "No, I will not be doing this. I will not be doing that. You please rest assured that I will not be doing this." Then rat says that, "No, how can I believe? How can I put faith on you like this? Because we are we are always against of each other. I am your prey." So rat says that like once the hunter is coming near, null moment, I will be opening your nose. The cat saw the hunter is coming, and she requested it that, "No, please open now." Then rat says that, "Let him come very close, then I am very expert in that. I will be losing very expertly." Then when the hunter came very right next to the cat, rat opened the nose of the cat, and the cat fled, and the rat also fled. And the next day, the cat meets the rat and says that, "We are friends. Come on. Now, yesterday you saved me, I saved you. We are the friends." The rat says that, "No, it was occasional occurrences of saving each other, but it was not a regular practice." So there are the 3 things: snigdha, satovara, and this is like sajatiya, sajat, snigdha, and satovara. It is there. Then only a friendship or the relationship happens with each other. Here, the extrinsic symptom of the loving exchanges with the pure devotees are described here. These are the common social phenomena. The extrinsic symptoms of loving exchange is a common thing. We will be going to the next. This is Lord Chaitanya sitting with the Sarvam Bhattacharya and Nityananda. Prasadam is the photo is that. Somebody can read this. I will just make it. Somebody can read this one. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Sorry, Prabhuji. Actually, I muted everybody. So, yeah, now anybody can read it.
Please.
Hare
Upadesh
Krishna.
Amrita, text 4, 6 loving exchanges. Giving charity to the devotees, accepting whatever the devotees may offer in return, opening one's mind to the devotees, inquiring about the confidential service of the Lord, honoring prasada given by devotees, feeding prasad to devotees. These 6 loving exchanges are.
So there is one Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur's one associate or the disciple. His name was Mr. Sanyal. He was the resident in the ashram. And during that time, his brother met him, not called, and says that, what do you guys do in your ashram? It's like you people are not doing anything and you're just wasting your time. Then the Professor Sanyal says that we are doing many things here. We are doing, it's like, and it was that time it was the heavy answer, and the Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Path appreciated that what kind of answer you have given. It's like he might not be clearly understood or appreciated. That is all right. Let him be there into his own illusion. But we are doing a loving exchanges with the Lord and trying to establish a relationship with the Lord's devotees, and by that the Lord will be pleased. So that's why the matha is there. That's why the ashram concept is there. That's why the grahastha ashram also, like the concept is there. The grahastha ashram concept is what? To establishing a loving relationship with our inmates. Here for me, the inmates are different. For you, all the people, your individual inmates are different. And this is like our practice is to develop a loving relationship, keeping Krishna in a center. That sort of relationship we are expecting. And by that way, the Guru will be happy. Like the Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur got happy on the answer and exchanges what his disciple Sanyal is doing and meant to do. And that's what he is there inside the ashram, to please the Lord by the reciprocation and the services rendered for his devotees, whether it is equal, senior or junior, whatever it is. But it is for the services only. We are there for the services, but we have to keep it in the mind that the Krishna in the center and offering the services. Krishna in the center and offering the services. Every day we are offering our services to somebody. We are offering the services to our boss. We are offering the services to our colleagues. We are offering the services to the social people or the society. We are offering the services to our family members, everyone. One thing we have to add into that is that offering the service by keeping Krishna in a mind, or else it will be a trouble given. Or else it will be a trouble. How we can keep Krishna in the center? Whenever you are offering a service, it's like that boss is paying me. That is the material concept. Like the boss is paying me, so that's why I'm offering the service. But this boss is paying me because this boss is also a medium of Krishna, and he is helping me to maintain my family. So the Krishna is inspiring him to give me a job or to a deadline of work, and I am just doing it. In that way, we can connect. Even if our sakama karma, we can connect and make it as a nishkama karma. It is like by Bhakti Vidya Purna Maharaj. So is that for majority of the times, the grahasthas are doing their job. How they will be thinking it is like how I am just serving Krishna by doing my job. Thinking that connect Krishna. Everything has to be connected with the Krishna. If you can connect the Krishna, you can connect so many things with the Krishna, because it is whole energy is the play of the Lord. So we are just connecting this Bahya Ranga Shakti of the Lord with the Lord. Tera tujhko arpan kya lagi mera. It's like the people are not understanding the real meaning of this. Tera tujhko arpan. But whenever it is Tera tujhko arpan means my whole thing, my whole existence, my service has been offered to the Lord. But unfortunately, the people actually understand that whenever I am offering a service inside a temple, that is only a service. That is a direct service. But here, indirect service also can be connected, and it can be made on the same level or platform of the direct service. That cannot be on the platform. Just like the somebody is the same like I am doing a seva for the Lord by earning some money for my the maintenance. He says that it may go very close, but it is not that much close. But it is going very close. It is like somebody is doing for his own business or expansion of his own activities, rather than Krishna is in center. And in that mood, if somebody is doing that, then he is advancing. He is advancing like anything. So the remnant Krishna coming from the Guru's hand, Lord is honoring prasadam, so that we can also honor the prasadam of the Lord by our indirect services also. This is like majority of you are, or all of you are the family members, or the grahasthas. So it is like that. Don't think it is like that, oh, Krishna is there and I am not actually able to offer the service in temple. That is our hankering. That should be in our mind, that how can I best offer my services to Lord by offering some service inside a temple also. Whenever the Rath Yatra festivals are there, I came to know that you people were managing that, the Rath Yatra festival. But daily affairs also, like that, we can connect everything with the Lord. This is a flow chart. You must be having this one, that somebody can read the whom aspect of the flow chart. Then afterwards, somebody can read the where aspect of the flow chart. It is like this flow chart is of whole thing is mentioned in Prabhupada's purport. So we can go through very fast. Somebody can read the whom aspect, somebody can read then where aspect, then how and
Okay,
why.
Prabhuji, I will read whom. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Whom?
Yes.
A devotee is a businessman at hotel.
Okay, and where? Where means like whom is what? This is
Praveen here.
yeah. I'm just explaining this. Thus, with whom we can have this exchanges. There is a devotees, and there is an analogy mentioned in the businessman at hotel. That analogy is also there mentioned in the purport. And where we can do this 6 exchanges is gone. Somebody can read that.
I'll read it, Prabhuji.
Yeah, please.
Okay, Subara Prabhu, you can.
Good. All right. Where it is gone, then how, like, where it is gone, life membership facilities, 6 exchanges. Life member you have gives donation, invitation to house, inquires about Krishna consciousness, and as devotee you can give books, honor prasadam, and gives explanation. And we also have spiritual life nourished and dormant Krishna consciousness revived. Hare Krishna.
Somebody read this. How?
How? Okay. Principle of association associates Bhagavad Gita 2.62. Sangat sanjate. Desire and ambitions dwell according to our association. Shall I read, Prabhuji, all?
Yeah.
Dadati. Okay. Dadati, give holy name. Effect. Sixastra 1 Cheto CC Madhyalila 22.107. Haridasa and Nitai Chaitanya in Jharkhanda.
Yeah.
Convert members.
Yeah. I would like to
Guhyam
explain.
Akhyati.
If you can just pause it. Like here, the Dadati is giving the holy name. In the purport, it has been mentioned that, and the Lord is giving the holy name to the all in a Jharkhand. In a Jharkhand forest, it is all the animals got the mercy. And it's like the Lord was chanting the holy name and everybody was dancing. All the animals were also dancing. Even the deer and the dance. So that is not our, where the Lord Chaitanya's power is different and our thing is different. But as per our power, or as per our practice, we can give the holy name. It is a Dadhati. So that way, one should not be remain silent that, okay, how can I give the holy name? To whom I can give the holy name? There are so many avenues are there where we can go out for the Harinam Sankirtan and we are giving the holy name to everyone indiscriminately. We can give this Sankirtan, or we can give this whole mission in one form by giving the Gita. How can I ask them to chant the holy name? It's like you don't have to ask them. You can just give the Gita. The rest part, our founder Acharya will be doing that. So the thing is that very clear, simple and easy. Giving the holy name, you can give the Gita, you can give or you can organize Harinam Sankirtan in your area and just be there with everyone. 10 devotees are there. You people can give the holy name to the. It's been asked by Haridas Thakur. No, it has been asked by the Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Haridas, how this immovable entities will get deliverance? And Haridas Thakur says that it's very easy, oh my dear Lord, is by just loudly chanting the holy name in a Sankirtan way. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare. Living entities also, like the trees also will be delivered by this thing. So this is the way. Then somebody can read the Goyam Akhyati and then Pruchati.
I will read, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, please.
Guhyam Akhyati explains situation of material world. Guhyam Prichati inquires about Krishna consciousness. And Bhungte and Bhojayate. Bhungte is Sunday feast and Bhojayate invited home. That is a desires and ambitions develop according to our association.
Yeah.
So Pratigurnath also want to read, bro?
Yeah, please go.
Yeah, Pratigurnath willing and ready to receive. So by doing this, why we get success, peace, tranquility, and friendship among devotee friends.
Yeah. So this whole thing is been mentioned. It is like the summary of the purport of Prabhupada's purports are there. Whole summary is in a full flow chart like this. And do not associate with that. To whom Mayavadi is an atheist, and how to associate, how not to associate. Guhyam, never inquire confidentially with them. Akhyati, never give or accept invitation to associate intimately. Prichati, by intimate intermingling, one is affected. And Dadati, Pratigranati, negative injunction, do not give or take anything. Bhungte bhojayati, never give or accept food. Chaitanya Charitamrita Antilila 6.278. Vishayere anna khaila malina hoila. Then why? Poisonous association, snake, milk, and bananas. And any information will be used to promote materialism and oppose Krishna consciousness. Unless one is very advanced, he is unable to utilize everyone's contribution for furthering Krishna consciousness. The principle is been derived out of this. We should not accept charity from Mayavadis and atheists. Here, actually, Prabhupada, whole thing is been expressing the concern that the devotees should not be intermingling with the Mayavadis and atheists, but majority about Mayavadis. So the photos are also very good. The Dadhati or the association of the Manthara and then Kaikai, and Kaikai is going and meeting Dashrath Maharaj. So whole Ramayana happened by this. Do not associate with the principle. The whole Ramayana happened. So the same thing we can just see that Shurpanaka also were having the envious mentality, and then she instigated the Ravana. Ravana was also actually having the same, but Ravana got a news from the Shurpanaka. So there the association happened. One should not associate with the envious people. That is here it is written something we can just read in quick form. It's quick, so somebody can read this.
Next loving exchange. I can read.
Yeah, please.
Bad association is unfavorable to bhakti. Abandon it. Associate with pure devotees for advancing in bhakti. Third, pure devotees possess the power to free one from the tendency to fall into bad association. And bhakti appears by the association of devotees. How to associate with devotees? By the 6 loving exchanges shared between devotees, which nourish one's bhakti. Hare Krishna.
Lovingly offering something has been mentioned that 6 loving exchanges are there. Lovingly offering means whatever that person wants at that particular time, that has to be offered. If the spiritual master is asking about, I need a hot cup of milk, and we are asking whether the water is also all right for you. No. Whatever has been expected, that has to be given. That expectation is, if it is clear, if somebody is waiting for a car, some preacher is waiting for a car, and somebody is passing by and asks that whether I can drop you somewhere, because he is waiting for something. So whatever we are having at that particular time, that person is requiring, then we can ask that. Or else sometimes the people, whenever it is one thing happened with me, and one thing Rajesh was explaining or sharing, that I would like to share with you. He was waiting for a car from a temple, and he was standing at a service gate, and the car somehow or other, like 4 or 5 years back it happened, and the car has not come. Some reason where there's some mismanagement or something, and he was getting late. And one devotee was having a car, and he was just standing next to his car, and just then he just said that, Prabhuji, I'm having one question. Radhesham Prabhu was saying that time I was really getting late for my program. he could have asked the question that whether I can drop you somewhere. I'm having my car ready, whether you, but still he asked the question and he was saying, actually, I'm just going, but I just thought that I can ask you some question. I was having some philosophical question. So this is like not understanding what the person is in that particular mood, and just going through one's mind instance and just saying that I would like to ask you some question, or else that particular time, then afterwards the driver came, and driver was saying that, sorry Prabhuji, it was a mismanagement. I was not been informed that you are standing here. I just thought that you will be coming down from the staircase, and I was waiting there that time. Then Radhesham Prabhu got inside the car, and then again this person was saying that, please just 5 minutes Prabhuji. Then he says that, I'm really getting late. Can you just ask or mail me the question, like that? So understanding is required what our senior wants it right now. That is a maturity is required in that particular state of mind. Where actually the bad example is like not understanding the mood of the spiritual master is that Madhvendra Puripad and Ramchandra Puri. What is the mood of your spiritual master? You are not understanding and saying that, oh, why you are actually crying and asking, oh, where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? And Ramchandra Puri criticizes his spiritual master and says that, no, try to focus on something impersonal. And Ishwar Puri says that, no, Madhav Puripad says that, better you leave this place right now, because I'm not ending the Krishna. Not understanding what exactly brings something else. That is a bad example of the loving exchanges. That is. Somebody can read this quick.
Prabhuji, can I read?
Yeah, please.
Text 4, 6 loving exchanges. Lovingly giving another devotee that which they require, and lovingly accepting those items that are mercifully given by other devotees. Revealing one's confidential realizations to devotees and hearing descriptions of confidential tenets from them. Lovingly serving devotees prasada and accepting prasada offered by devotees. These 6 kinds of exchanges constitute association with saintly persons, sadhu sangha, in its pure form. These 6 activities. Should I continue?
Please.
These 6 activities are the symptoms of love. One should serve sadhus by the performance of these activities.
One should serve the sadhus whatever they wanted at a time. By that way, we are expressing our love to them. So we got to know about that flow chart. Now we are going through the flow chart like this. Somebody can read this one also.
Yes. Can I read, Prabhuji?
Yeah, please.
Text 4. 2 categories of subject: association and disassociation. Subject of association: whom, where, how, and why. Whom to associate with: devotees of Krishna. Reference NOI 3. Sangatyagat Sato Vritta. Having exchanges with devotees. Example: life membership program.
That we have seen that life members, we are offering them some facilities and they give some donation like that. Yeah, please go on.
Named so because life of devotees is nourished by those 6 loving exchanges and Krishna consciousness is revived. How to associate? Through 6 loving exchanges.
So whom, where, and how. In short, it has been mentioned like this.
Hare Krishna.
Somebody can read this one, so.
Vanilla Mataji, go ahead, Mataji. Try to associate success story based on 6 loving exchanges of ISKCON's life membership program. ISKCON. One man show led to worldwide expansion. Give and take pattern is followed by life membership program, which helped in expansion. Give, take. Give book or magazine, take donation. Give prasadam, accept invitation. Give spiritual instructions, inquire confidentially. The life of Krishna conscious society is nourished. Therefore, people must be given the chance to associate with the devotees of
Yes, here the pictures are self-explanatory. Here Prabhupada is doing a kirtan. It's like the kirtan is giving a program, giving to the society. And in like the society in return, or the donors give some donations also, or they take some book. And sometimes they ask, while in book distribution also, they ask some questions. Goyamakyati pruchati. They expresses their concern about their spirituality, and the preacher is here giving the answers. So it is like the preaching is Guhyamakhyati pruchati also. Like the people are having so many difficulties to understand the Gita or the Bhagavatam. But here our Krishna conscious preacher is explaining how it has to be understood. Or else the devotees are going out for the Harinam and they are offering the service to the society like this. The next slide. Yeah, please, somebody.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, can I read?
Yeah, please.
Principles behind the success of 6 loving exchanges. Transcendental sound cleanses the impure heart and revives pure love. Reference Shikshashtaka. Cheto darpanamarjanam bhavamahadavagninirvapanam Teya kairava chandrika vitaranam vidyavadu jivanam Anandam buddhivardhanam pratipadam purnamritasvadanam
Sarvatma param Shri Krishna Sankirtanam. Such a beautiful picture of Lord Chaitanya chanting the holy name. Why it has been shown here like this? Because in a previous slide, it was been mentioned that give and take program. So the best charity to give the holy name to the others. So, and the Lord is chanting, and by that, what will happen? The beneficiary will be cleansed by chanting the holy name. It will get cleansed their heart, and they will develop a loving relationship with the Lord. So after cleansing of the heart, the anarthas are going, then his nishtha will be increased. Then Shraddha, Prem, like this whole thing is there. This whole 9 processes will follow. When the chanting a person does it, then his Shraddha is increasing, then his sadhu sangha will be increased, and by that his anartha nivritti also goes away. After so many years of chanting, then afterwards the nishtha, then the bhav, nishtha, ruchi, bhav, and the prem he will be achieving like this. So the chanting is the best way to give something, or the best gift to give something, asking them to chant the holy name. In our temple, there are the steps of the chanting. Whenever somebody new person is there, there is one separate department. We are asking them to go through at least 16 times or 108 times or 54 times and chant. We offer them the holy name beads, and one devotee is guiding that. And after that, we give some gift also to the person by actually chanting the holy name after chanting this holy name. 7 effects of the Sri Krishna Sankirtan. Somebody can read this quick.
Yes, Prabhuji, I will read. This is Haripriya. Dandavat.
Yeah.
Cleanses the heart of all the dust accumulated for years. Extinguishes the fire of conditional life of repeated birth and death. This Sankirtana movement is the prime benediction for humanity at large because it spreads the rays of the benediction moon. It is the life of all transcendental knowledge. It increases the ocean of transcendental bliss. It enables us to fully taste the nectar for which we are always anxious. It is so nice that once situated in the state of life, one thinks, but I am fully satisfied. Hare Krishna.
We will go another slide and then we will end and ask if some questions are there. Read this and we can questions if somebody is
I'll
having
read it,
question.
Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. Further effects of Sri Krishna Sankirtana. Not only is the chanter of the Mahamantra purified, but the heart of anyone who happens to hear is also cleansed. Even the lower animals, insects, trees, and other species of life also become purified and attain Kesi simply by hearing. This was explained by Thakura Haridasa.
Attain Krishna consciousness.
Krishna consciousness. Example, LCM in Charikanda forest. What is LCM?
Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We cannot imitate the activities of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but we should follow in his footsteps. Contributing or distributing Lord's holy name is a sublime example of contributing or giving charity.
Well, here the picture is that the Lord Chaitanya is offering the best gift to the animals also. And we are the followers of the Lord Chaitanya. We should also do the same. Not to the animals, but animalistic mentality people, that we can go and ask them to render some service or chant the holy name, inspire them like this. So that way we can be a true follower of Lord. So it is our movement is a preaching movement. Our movement is not a Babaji movement. Totally somebody secluded bhajan. Here the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is doing a secluded bhajan, Antya Lila, but Adi Lila and Madhya Lila, it is full of the transformations where the South India Yatra is there, where everywhere Lord Chaitanya is offering some gifts to the conditioned soul. So that way we can be a true follower of Lord Chaitanya by just offering a wonderful gift of the holy name, Golokera Premadhana Harinama Sankirtana. We should be inspired that, okay, I can do some seva of preaching or offering some good gift which I got it. Here we are ending right now. 2-3 minutes are there. If somebody is having some quick questions over it, then you can ask it.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji,
Yeah.
Prabhuji, there was a slide where you mentioned about whom not to associate with.
Yeah. I can show that slide right now.
Yeah, yes, Prabhuji.
Sorry.
I think there was a flow chart, Prabhuji, where you showed, yeah, do not associate with. Yeah, Prabhuji, here in the Bhukte and Bhojayate, it is mentioned never give or accept food. So I understand why we should not accept food, because maybe they are not preparing in the right consciousness. But why we should not give food, Prabhuji?
Never give or accept food. Accepting the food is clear. Giving the food is like the thing is that whenever we are dealing with them, it's like whenever it's like the famous example goes like how there are some small kids are there, and they are going to the schools, and we are the pure vegetarians, Krishnite kids. So they are also going to the school, and in a school days, the people are having the exchanges of their tiffins. These small kids are asking, we are having some egg in our tiffin box. Would you like to take it? We just say, oh, no. And we are just offering them something. They will also ask that we are also having something to offer to you. So whenever these things are there, generally it is for the close circle people, where the people are every day they are associating. Every day, means like your colleagues or your some distant relatives, those who are not appreciating this corn, your neighbors, you are offering them something, Krishna Prasadam, they will be saying that, oh, we are also having something, which is having the onion and garlic inside it. So they will also wanted to give something in reciprocation. So that's why it is like that. Never give or accept. Safe thing is that to give a prasadam where that much relationship is not there. Whenever you are giving something to your close people, they will also try to give something, and to say no, Are, aap kyun nahi lete? Why you are not taking? We are taking your thing. So by that there will be a pressure, social pressure over us. So that's why it is mentioned.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, and what does that poisonous association? After that, it's written snake, milk, and bananas. What does that mean?
So there is one shloka. It has been mentioned that milk is like the purest form of mercy of the cow, but it is like it has been tested by what by the snake, the poisonous snake. We cannot take that milk, or we cannot consume that milk, because it has been tested by the snake. The same way, it's just like banana, or the milk and banana, the combination itself, whenever the banana and the milk has been put together for a long time, the banana also becomes a deadly for us. It's like it is like a famous preparation in Maharashtra, which is called as shikran. It is also mentioned in Chaitanya Charitamrita, shikrani. But shikran and shikrani, whenever the banana and the milk are being put together for a short time and consumed, then it is all right. But it is put for a long time, then the banana becomes blackened, and then we cannot have it, or we will be facing the diarrhea or some indigestion like that. So poisonous association is also like this. In the for a short time you are just offering something, it is all right, but a prolonged time you are having the association exchanges, then it will be a poisonous.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah, please.
Prabhuji, please accept my humble obeisances. Prabhuji, I have a question regarding revealing our heart to devotees. So when we reveal our heart to devotees, how to stop thinking that they are being judgmental or maybe they will judge us. So how to stop, how to contain those thoughts so that we can reveal our heart and get their association and will be able to overcome any obstacles in the path of devotion.
Yeah, there's a big challenge in ISKCON circle that this is like whenever the junior is revealing the heart to the junior is always thinking that he should not expose me. This is like if he has told to many or he has told me, and then but it is a part of the senior. The part of the senior is that whenever he is hearing issue or the problem from the junior, he should understand it. Then he should digest it first. Digestion has to happen. Or the counselors, like the counselor and counseling system is that the counselor should digest whatever the issues are there, and he should not get affected. First one, then only that person can become a right counselor. Sometimes the counselor gets indigestion by the issues of the counselees, and he may not able to give a right solution to the counseling because he has not faced that issue. But the thing is that here your question is that he should not be judgmental. Judgmental a person actually becomes whenever a prolonged time something relation is happening with the counselor and counselor. It's like perceptions are developing about the juniors. Oh, this person is like that only. I know that he will be doing in that particular situation like this. So that situation develops whenever the counselee is also behaving as expected with the counselor's judgment. So that is a prolonged relationship problem. Whenever a person identifies another person and understands what is his nature, and that may be his perception, and that may be a right perception also. The counselee don't understand that what is my nature, but some other observers, like for me, I am very stubborn guy, and I may not be understanding, I'm like that argumentative, and these people are saying that you are argumentative. So that the judgmental, even if a counselor is saying that you are like that only, and we are understanding that he is judgmental about me, that we have to give ourselves as a time and ask some others also. This I am like that. Don't take it like that. May I see him. I am like that only. But the thing is that it is not a negative way to take the corrections. In a positive way, we have to understand and think it. Krishna consciousness is like the consciousness. It is not activity. Am I rightly answering you or something? Or am I going other direction?
Yeah, I'm like not sure, like, but I will just again repeat, Prabhuji, maybe it helps. So if I'm kind of discussing with any devotee, might not be my counselor. So I'm just, because it says you can reveal your heart to devotees, because it helps in many ways in the spiritual path for progress. So when I'm revealing, so it inherently comes, these thoughts come in that whatever I'm saying, how the other person is perceiving, how they are judging and all. So maybe that is not what the other person might be thinking also, that other person might not be judging that I am this or I am not that. But for me, those thoughts hinder my revealing completely to that devotee, which might not be the correct approach. In the first place, I am revealing to that devotee because it will help me to strengthen my spiritual practices and things like that. I seek inputs from them. I seek inspiration from them. That's why I'm revealing. And at the same time, if I keep these thoughts, I'm not able to completely reveal. So how do I kind of take it, Prabhuji? I'm not sure if it's still clear, but yeah, I tried my best.
Maybe can I try, Prabhuji, maybe to detail the question? I wanted to.
Sorry, you are muted.
Yeah, I want to reveal my heart to maybe my, some of my devotee friends. But before revealing, I start thinking that, okay, when if I reveal the to other devotee, he might become more judgmental towards what I'm revealing. So I stop myself from revealing, just because my mind is thinking it's not that the devotee to whom I'm trying to reveal is judgmental, but I'm thinking that he might become judgmental and stopping it. So Sucharita's question is how to stop thinking about other devotees that they are being judgmental. See, for example, if Sucharita is trying to reveal something with me, she thinks that I'm judgmental, so she stops revealing. So her question is how to even stop thinking that I'm judgmental before revealing.
Yeah.
Is it okay?
Like counselor or any person to whom we are revealing, we have to just see these three things that I just mentioned in first part of this session. This is like he has to be Satovara, Snigdha, and Sajatiya. Sajatiya means that whatever your interests, you are getting inspired by that person and you are following him. The same, or like you are inspired by book distribution by that the particular devotee and you are also doing that. Snigdha means okay, that is his mood to distribute the books, but he is not snigdha with you then what? Then we cannot deal with him, we cannot open to him. And moreover, satovara means what? He is, even if he is snigdha, he is affectionate towards him, but he is not able to give a guidance to you. Then first thing is that we have to choose a person. That is the first thing, the right person, where we are developing a faith. These three things are there to develop a faith, whether I am being understood properly by that person. And then the rest thing is that after some incidences where the people may become a judgmental, that is up to them. We are not having the controllership of others. We can have the controllership of ourselves. We cannot expect something from them. We can make our things change that way. And the third thing is that whether I'm rightly speaking, I don't know, but whatever it is coming to my mind, whenever I am approaching to my seniors where the things are happening, and the first thing is that whenever we are revealing a heart, our hearts becomes very soft. The heaviness goes whenever is Satovara, Snigdha, and Sajatiya. And whenever I am just, whether I may not be having the same way of or talking good way to him or expressing my ideas or views or my heart to him, I may not be expert in that. But the thing is that my heart becomes soft. Heaviness goes off. The first thing. So that's why the revelation or the saying something in a confidence to somebody is required, or else it will be carrying some disease in a heart. The heart is going heavy, then it is carrying something. At least we, by the Krishna's mercy, I got somebody that I can express. Whether he is able to understand me or not, that is another thing. But I got somebody to just say that, and he is there to hear me. That is the biggest benefit of this counselor system. It's the biggest thing. I can express my heart to somebody it may be my husband, it may be my equal, and he is ready to hear me, and it is a Krishna's mercy over me. If we can think in that way, how the Krishna is reciprocating that I got somebody. There are so many people, those who are not expressing their heart. That is another thing, whether he has understood or not. That is a Krishna's point of view, that okay, whether your problem or your heart is been understood by somebody else or not. That is, if Krishna willing, that person will be understanding. If Krishna willing, that person will be giving some solution. Here, like I can tell you that like the solutions comes from a different way also. That person may be saying that you please change it, you are like that, and that may be the cases where the Krishna is telling that okay, you can do and you can bend down yourself. So we are so much fortunate that somebody is having that. Somebody is that person, whether he is judgmental, whether he is not understanding something, जब भी हमारे हाथ में से कुछ चीज निकल जाती है, something is not in our hand, why we are trying to control? That way I feel that whenever my counselor is not understanding the issue, or some conflicts are happening between me and my friend, and we are just going and expressing that, and that person is favoring some another person and saying that you are wrong, that is, we should understand, we can try to express ourselves that I was not wrong. But Krishna wanted to say something that in this matter, you may not be a wrong person, but in previous cases where you was right or where you was wrong and you got a award of rightness, now here I am just giving you that wrongness to you. So that is, first thing is that we should not think about that, whether I am been understood by that or whether that person is, that is, you got a person, you develop a faith with that person, you are expressing your heart is becoming very soft by that, you are getting a peace of mind by this thing. That is a Krishna's reciprocation with your life, with your sincerity. That person, while that person is giving a judgment or that person is solving the cases, he is also praying to the Lord. Oh Lord, I am not knowing. The counselor has to pray, or whenever somebody is coming to the coming with the issues or the heart, heavy heart, that person should pray that, oh Lord, you please pray, you please help me. I am not able to understand my mind and heart. How can I understand her mind and heart like that? Please. And then the solution comes like that. And that has to be accepted wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly. I know that the case that where Radhanath Maharaj was there in a new Vrindavan, and so many problems were happening, and somebody asked, that Maharaj was very young and new personality. Somebody asked that why so many issues are happening in a whole community. Maharaj gave just thought, just calm down and just pray to the Lord and says that because the cows are not being taken care. Where the problem, where the community is suffering, and where are the cows? Community and cows ka kuch tha hi nahi. There is no relation with that. But out of box, some solution came, and they tried to fix it out the issues. And when the cows were taken care, the whole community became happy. So we are not understanding, and while taking the says, like when we are in receiving end, we also become a judgmental. Sometimes we approach a person that this person will be giving this solution. We know that. It's like whenever we are going to a doctor, and the doctor, I am a diabetic, so I know that the doctor will be saying that, don't eat sweets. And I asked that whether I can eat sweet on occasionally festival days or like that, this way, that way. I wanted some answer from that person in that particular fashion. So that's why we are also becoming judgmental. You are not giving the answer like this. So that's why we should feel that wherever we are giving ourselves or presenting ourselves, we have to be detached. And the person who is giving his answers or he is consulting us, he also has to be prayerful. Detachment from the counseling with our own hanging up the solutions, and prayerful from the counselor will get a best solution for that purpose. Hare Krishna. Hope that it may have addressed your things. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhu.
Whether we can stop it here, Lilanand Prabhu?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam Prabhuji. Yeah, I mean, the last answer was, I want to hear it again, Prabhuji. It was very nice. I mean, it was very grateful that you shared such a thought. It's these verses, they talk about, yeah, revealing to the devotees, but whom to reveal, how much to reveal, and how to select a devotee to how much to reveal. All that is always a dilemma, but you told the right principles to keep in mind, both from the perspective of the person who's sharing and the person who's receiving it. Thank you very much, Prabhuji. And yes, Prabhuji, if it's already 8 o'clock, I'm sorry it's late for you also. We can stop it here. Prabhuji, you want to mention anything about the assignments, your expectation in the assignments, and from when on they could start submitting?
Only people are talking.
No, I'm just muted them. Yeah. Because this is the first time they're going to write assignments. Just want to be on the same page. Like they can type it, they can write it, and scan it and give it. I mean the open book assignments.
Open book assignments. Best way is to type it. So it will be for the evaluator, it will be easy job. And they can restrict themselves and have the same specimen of the answers like that. Same font, template has to be very same. So the evaluator's job will becomes very easy.
Yes, friends.
And it is a restriction that 800 to 900. So too much lengthy if somebody is writing a essay like that. So it will be difficult for the evaluator. So that's why 800 to 900 words are the restrictions. And please follow that. And please have the template. And if somebody is not able to type it, somebody else can type it in his home and send it like that. So it will be an easy task for the evaluator. So
sure, Prabhuji.
And open book assignments last at 21st August, I feel. 14th is our closed book and 21st is our open book. So what happened that the last day, the last time that people are submitting. So if you are okay, then after 14th, you can start writing down. You can have the thought process ready. And 16, 17 or 18th, you can just submit it before time.
Sure, Prabhuji. And Prabhuji, couple of
And I
devotees.
will give some idea what is expected, like practical and preaching application and personal application, what points, but that may not be the answer, or that may not be the thing, but whatever you think about the preaching application about this particular question, then you have to write down in a same template. Don't try to make it something fancy for yourselves. Everybody has to be in the same template, writing down same font, same like the font size also. So it will be easy task for the evaluator like this.
Sure, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, couple of devotees are
So we
there.
will be meeting on Friday.
Yeah. Prabhuji, just one last thing. If you remember at the beginning of the Bhakti Shastri, I told that
Yeah.
there are a couple of devotees who might want to write in Hindi. That one challenge because they're not very fluent in writing in English. And I think there is one devotee who might write in Telugu also. So just 2, 3, not many, no more languages.
Telugu,
So the only challenge is
I have not found any Telugu evaluator. But Hindi, we can check it right now. There's no issue. But the Telugu, I have to see somebody, some friend, he can check that. It will be all right.
yeah.
But it can be typed. Telugu cannot.
It has to be written only, Prabhuji. Telugu means it has to be written.
How we can do that?
No, it'll be written
And
on the
Hindi
paper
also?
and scanned. Hindi also written and scanned only, Prabhuji.
Oh, but the handwriting has to be understood by the evaluator.
Yeah, I will request them that write the handwriting properly. Yeah, if you can.
So two cases are like that.
Yes,
You are
Prabhuji.
saying.
Around 2 cases of Hindi and 1 case of I think one or 2 cases of Telugu.
Yeah, but they need to, and for the closed book also, I just would like to say that if you are planning to have in a one hall in a center, or they would like to go
We
for
have
the
a
individual.
place. We have an ashram here where everybody can come and do it. But couple of them are outside the country also. I think 4 of them will be outside the country while they were reading the closed book. Or we can do it online. All of us can just come online and start doing it if that's also okay with you.
It will be like easy because we are having a system that nobody is like here. I am assured that nobody will be doing something malpractices.
Yes,
But the
yes.
thing is that for our thing is from our side that we need to check it. So it will be easy that you can ask them, those who are there in Hyderabad, you can ask them to sit in one place, and you can assign a task to somebody who is not the student of this batch to have like whether they are not doing something, they should do it, something like that. So he can keep a watch, and the question will be coming, like the question will be coming in encoded, or like the password protected. That file you will receive it one day prior, and you can circulate to all of them. And on the day of the exam, on the time of the exam, I will be revealing the password to you.
Okay.
And then you can make a printout. You can make a printout and circulate to all, and they can write down, and that can be scanned. That has to be scanned and put it on the Google Drive.
The answer sheets you meant to say. That cannot be typed, Prabhuji?
Question and answer sheets, I feel it will be a same thing. There will be a question and answer. There will be a place for that. The same thing it will be like that.
So the closed
For
book,
us,
they cannot type it, is it? They have to write it.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Everybody has
So
to write
those
the closed book.
those who are in abroad, they need a printer and scanner with them.
Yeah.
Or else we will not be knowing that whether they are, and the format of the question paper is like that only. It is by the BVRV. So they need to print it first, then they scan, and then post it on the Google Drive like this.
Okay. So once again, if my understanding is correct, Prabhuji, so the closed book, you're going to give us a file and reveal the password only the next day. As soon as you reveal the password, as soon as you reveal the password, we can enter and we can see the file. And then I have to print the question paper and give it to everybody, is what you're saying?
Yeah. And those who are not coming to the center, those who are abroad, they need to have the facility of the 2 cameras where we can observe them, that one camera is there with the laptop, and they can put another camera backside of them. So whatever they are writing, so we can see their laptop also, whether they are openly open there the file or and they are just writing down the answer. That should not be the case. It is
Or Prabhuji,
it is
even
it is told by the BV office to me. So I am just clearly telling you.
yeah,
Like,
sure. Or Prabhuji, to make matters simple, I can call one brahmachari from temple. One of the brahmacharis who are here. You might know many of them who are in Hyderabad right now, and they can just be with us while we are just writing it. That makes everything simple, right?
yeah, for your center
Yeah,
people like those who are like
yeah,
coming to the center ashram, for them
yes.
it is one person has to be clearly appointed who
Huh.
is not part of this group, who is
Sure,
not
sure.
part of the group, and he will be checking it. But
I
those
can.
who are giving online exam, for them the two cameras are required, so
The,
they can
the,
write down. For the printer and scanner is also required for them.
yeah, actually, Prabhuji, two devotees are in Hyderabad. Sorry, will be in US, and two devotees will be in Singapore. And in US, they are very close to. They might, okay. We'll figure it out. If a camera that can record, and they also can write, right? Prabhuji, they don't have to type in the. They also can write in
Yeah,
a paper and scan it and send it.
scan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think one camera is enough for both of them who are sitting and writing. That they're just writing it, right? And not in the laptop, just on the paper they're writing the answers, and they are done with it, right?
Yeah, so
That's good enough.
they are not having a laptop in their mind, but how they will be getting a soft copy of that through their laptop or any of the devices only now.
No, no,
So
no.
that
Once they write the whole thing, then they will take pictures and they'll make a PDF of that and send it off.
okay.
Yeah. And Prabhuji, just one one thing I still want to ask is, when you send that file one day in advance to us, I can send that question paper to everybody, right? I mean, when you sell the password also, they can open in their mobile the password, and then the question paper is there. In what you're saying, in mobile also there can be more information. Okay, so I have to basically print and give it to them.
Yeah,
I have to print the question paper and give it to them. Okay.
and the question and answer sheet is the same one. It is the same thing. Question is there, there will be a space for the answers like that.
Oh, so we don't have to bring new papers. On that only they have to write on the
I
same
feel
question
it
paper.
is
Like
like that.
IDC?
For us, it is like that.
Like
For
IDC
us, it is
exam.
like that.
So it's not like big essay questions or anything, just small or little paragraphs and.
There will be a space according to the size of the question.
Oh, okay. So, then I
Feel
got
it
it,
is
Prabhuji.
like that. I feel it is like that, but I will again check with them whether
Yeah,
it is like the same, whatever my actually idea is.
yeah.
But
If you can please tell us.
when we gave the answers of the Bhakti Shastri 10 years back, it was the same system. And when we are giving it for the Bhakti Vaibhav, it is the same, like the format is there. The question and answer, the space is there for that.
Then I
Prabhuji,
think.
those of us in Hyderabad who have printer and scanner, can we still choose to do it online? Because of the increasing cases at home, they are paranoid about sending to
Yeah,
common
that's.
groups.
Yeah, you can sit with and discuss. There is no issue. But the thing is that they
I
asked.
have a printer scanner and I will make sure there is a mobile which is showing you the laptop also.
Like I those like the person who is sitting as an examiner, that he should know that there is no such malpractices is happening. So that is
Yeah.
my
Sure.
concern is there. Like,
We will internally
I
figure it
mean,
out.
those of us who can do, who can do online should be given an option to do online, and those
yeah,
who don't have printer scanner maybe probably can come to a center.
No,
That way we'll
Mataji.
reduce the crowd.
Yeah, Mataji, the challenge is, I think, anyway, Prabhuji will confirm on that the question paper itself will have spaces in which you have to write the answers, and then
Yeah.
immediately we have to scan it and send it.
Yeah, I have
Immediately
a
we have to scan
printer
and send it.
scanner.
No,
Yes, yes.
Mataji, you have at home.
Yeah.
Most of us have at home, for that matter, because of this work from home. 99%
Yeah.
people have a scanner and a printer. The only
Yeah.
challenge probably is saying we all have to sit at one place, or if we are doing it from our respective houses, then we need
Hmm.
to have some sort of a camera that is showing us that we are just
Mm.
writing without referring anything, right? I mean, just like the Zoom.
Yeah,
Let
one
one
is the
person.
camera on the laptop, which will be there, and one will be a mobile camera, which we can place at a space, which can show us writing and like that. Matlab, in both directions, we can have the camera. One is the laptop camera, another is the phone camera, which is like behind.
Yeah, let us see,
Because that
Mata.
is definitely a challenge coming outside is a
Yeah.
challenge right now.
Probably one another thing is the way that we do that morning japa, right? We sit very far from the computer where, you know, our entire statue is visible. Like that, we can maybe sit little far and then start writing it
Yeah.
through. So the laptop cam itself can actually capture our posture and then whether we are writing or we are copying or things like that.
Prabhuji, Krishna is watching.
Very well.
Yeah. Yeah, I think definitely, Prabhuji. I mean, I think we are at a stage where we know that
Yeah, but it
Paramatma
is a
is seeing.
norm by the BBRB office, so that's why I'm
Sure. No,
like.
I understand completely. So we will see what can be done, Prabhuji. Some of them may not be feeling right to
We are
assemble at a place.
not voting on the.
Yeah. Sure, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, Prabhu, one question. One
Yeah.
quick question, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
So,
go ahead,
Prabhuji,
please.
we can type and write instead, right? I mean, the same PDF which has a description for that, the blanks we need to fill in. So we need to type. We can type and write that. By we have to write in the handwriting.
It is handwritten.
Okay.
No
Sure,
typing.
Prabhu.
I think it'll be a PDF. You may not be able to write on it. I don't know.
See, Grace Prabhu, the problem is when you're typing, you're on the laptop, right? That means you have access to other things. That is the problem. That's why you should just have the paper with you.
Now, the
Hare Krishna.
only the only challenge I see here, the only big challenge project that I see here is when you send the file to us previous day and then you reveal the password, we will have very little time to enter it, print it, and then keep it aside and then start the exam. So there will be a 10-minute gap at least, by the time we
Yeah,
print it and
will be offered to you. If the exam is starting at 11 o'clock, then 11:15 it will be like that. 11:15 to whatever the timing it is, 2 hours or
yeah.
20 minutes or something like that. So it will be awarded to you.
Sure, Prabhu. So I think Prabhu and Mate, everybody on the call, if you are, I'm proposing we can do it at VSK or one of the halls here we can take, close by in Gachibowli, who are in Hyderabad, and others outside we'll have to see the same way Prabhuji said, 2 cameras. And if if we all can assemble at a place, nothing like it, sitting little far off. If it's a big hall, you can sit like 4 feet away, absolutely fine. But if you can't, then you have to do the same thing from home, keeping 2 cameras and you know uh, writing it, sitting it a little far from the laptop, something like that, and then immediately scan and send it. Okay. Yeah.
Prabhuji, I think the VSK would be a great idea, Prabhu.
Yeah, that's what I felt. We can do it during daytime in the VSK. Just go there. I'll get one of us or a couple of us can get a printer. Fatafat will print it and give it, and they'll finish into. And the invigilator himself will collect all the answer papers also, right? And we can put in the office scanner, and in one shot, everything, all of them can be scanned and sent. That's also an easy idea. One invigilator will come. We'll invite. He will not correct. He will scan. Yeah. Okay, Prabhuji. I think as the day gets closer, we still have some time. If there are any questions, I will let you know, Prabhuji. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you for your time, Prabhuji. Dandavat pranam. All goes to Prabhupada, Gurudev. Vancha kalpatarupasya kripa sandabhyevacha tanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai. Yeah, participants, if you can just stay for a minute, as Prabhuji leaves, we can discuss. We can continue to discuss about. I'll just stop the recording as well.